here we go. Now, also, a word from our infirmary. Gotta get serious now. A word from our medical team on board, ladies and gentlemen. It's a well-known fact that sometimes when you leave cruises, you may start to feel that you're coming down with something once you get back on land. This is very normal. Don't be afraid if this happens to you. It's called cruise ship withdrawal. Very, very easy to spot. For example, some of you, I guarantee you're going to be sat at your dining room tables tomorrow evening. You'll just be sat there looking at each other. You won't say a word. About an hour later, someone's going to pipe up with, "Where's the food?" Yeah? Guarantee a lot of you are going to find it really hard to get to bed tomorrow night, so you'll just start doing this, just to make it feel more natural. A few of you are going to find it really cool that when you step into your bathroom, you don't have to do this every time. And speaking about the bathroom, it's going to be the first time in 6 days you can flush and relax at the same time, so that's quite nice as well, isn't it? You're going to get to enjoy that one. Alright, here we go. Let's talk about the important stuff, folks. Enough shenanigans right now. It is time to talk about the important stuff for the debarkation process. We're going to get right on that right now. The first thing we're going to talk about is your sail and sign card. Now, everybody knows what your sail and sign card is by now. It's your room key. It's that little plastic card that you've been playing rich with for the last 6 days. Now it's time to pay up. So, here's how it works. First of all, let me explain the process. Tonight, and to the wee hours of the morning, our accounting team on board are going to be printing up statements for every single guest. We're then going to pass that on to our housekeeping department, who will come round to your staterooms. They'll put those statements inside the envelopes if they fit. Now, some of you will knock and just hand it to you. Now, if you signed up with a credit card, there's really not much you have to do. In fact, all you need to do is just simply open those statements, read through it. If it's correct and there's no issues, you can just walk off the ship tomorrow. As soon as you're off the ship, we will then charge your credit card company the amount owed. If you signed up with cash and we owe you money, at the bottom of those statements, there'll be a check attached. You can simply detach the check, take that with you, again, cash that when you get back, and that's how we'll get the money back to you. If you signed up with cash and you owe us money, well, at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're sending Vinny and Luigi round to your stateroom, and then they get it back. I'm joking. If you do owe us money, then of course, please take care of that at guest services. You can do that tonight. It's probably going to be easier. To be quite honest, guest services, the line from now until tomorrow morning, it's going to be quite big. But if you take care of things tonight, it's going to make tomorrow morning that little bit easier and smoother for you. So again, anything that you need to take care of like that at guest services, do recommend you go ahead and do that this evening. Now, there's always a few things that we recommend you keep with you when you are going off the ship tomorrow, especially tomorrow, I beg your pardon. The first thing you are going to need when you're leaving the ship tomorrow is your sail and sign card. So don't pack those, don't throw them away, you're going to need that to get off the ship. Once you've used it to get off the ship, you keep that. That's a little reminder, a memorabilia of your cruise. So you get to keep your sail and sign cards. But again, please do not pack them. The next thing you're going to need is your customs declaration form, which we're going to talk about in just a little while, filled out in full. And the third thing you're going to need is your proof of citizenship. Now please remember that your proof of citizenship is not just your birth certificate. It's either a passport or your birth certificate with a valid driver's license. You need both of those two things to make it proof of citizenship, or you can use your passport if you've got that. Alright, now let's talk about your customs declaration forms really quick. This is what they look like, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very easy to fill out, but they are extremely important. Now, there is enough of these on board for every single guest. If you do require more of them, you can get them from guest services. There's a table set out just outside the desk. You don't need to wait in line, you can just grab as many as you need. Now, you need to fill one out if you have the different last name or you live at a different address. However, if you are in a group that you all have the same last name and you all live at the same household address, your head of the household needs to fill it out, okay? So again, if there's